Hey everyone, welcome to this video where I finally realized a dream that I have to create a show where I cook meals based on D&D. Things that you could eat in D&D or that you could maybe incorporate into D&D, and some of these will be done by cookbooks. Over the years I've gathered a lot of different fantasy style cookbooks, but also some of the meals that I've eaten in real life that I adapted a little bit to a D&D setting. And that is what I want to do this first video. I want to do something that I've been making myself for quite a while now, that I've eaten once in a restaurant and sort of changed it a little bit so that it could fit inside of a D&D tavern. So we're going to be making a recipe of medieval bread and pork with mushrooms in a mushroom sauce.
We start with 650 grams of flour and mix in a pinch of salt.
After that, we add some warm water to the yeast and stir it until it becomes a smooth substance.
Warm up the honey a bit, add the Belgian beer and the yeast mixture and stir it until it's combined.
We add this to the flour with some warm water and knead. If needed, haha, get it, add some more water. But make sure to work slowly because we do not want a wet dough.
Knead your dough for about 8 minutes and let it rest and rise in a bowl on a baking sheet with some olive oil. Add a baking sheet with olive oil and a clean tea towel on the top to prevent it from sticking and set aside in a warm room.
Like the one your party's wizard just cast a fireball in.
While the bread is already halfway done, we will focus on the mushroom cream sauce with hamstake. We'll be making this cream sauce from scratch. First, you salt the pork and make some warm vegetable stock. We use the bouillon cube with some water.
Then you clean the mushrooms with a paper towel or a brush. Make sure to cut off the ends, as they can be a bit chewy.
Also, cut your shallot into small pieces.
Use the control water spell to avoid watery eyes.
Add some olive oil to the skillet on medium heat. Then add the mushroom. Put the lid on. Stir occasionally and let all the moisture be drawn out from the mushroom. Once they are broiling in their own water, take the lid off and turn the heat up. Wait until the water has evaporated and then let the mushrooms fry. Add a pinch of salt and keep stirring.
After that, cut the hamstake into tiny pieces and cook until golden brown.
Use a saucepan to make the sauce. Add the butter and the shallot and let it warm up until all the butter has melted. After that, add the flour and let it incorporate and warm up for a bit.
Add in some stock and cream, bit by bit, and keep stirring until you have the right thickness for your taste. Add the cooked mushrooms, ham steaks and parsley. Use some pepper and maybe some salt to taste.
That's the cream sauce done. Time to get the beer bread and put it on an oiled baking sheet into the oven. You can use the same one that you covered the bread with. Let your bread rest on a rack to cool off, then cut off a piece to serve with some of the sauce.
Finish with a sprig of parsley and maybe some more of the sauce, and your party will be well fed for the next adventure.